Another business news, a suspension of U.S. foreign aid, including cuts to the U.S. Agency for International Development, can have a severe economic impact on the world's poorest nations. Now, according to the Center for Global Development, a one-year halt in U.S. assistance can cost 23 countries over 1% of their gross national income. 8 of these nations, South Sudan, Somalia, Afghanistan, and others, can experience economic losses exceeding 3% of their GNI. In these countries, U.S. aid makes up a significant portion of total foreign assistance, with some, like Afghanistan and South Sudan, relying on the U.S. for as much as 40% of their aid. The freeze in U.S. foreign aid would be especially devastating for countries that have already been heavily dependent on humanitarian and emergency support. For instance, U.S. provides over 20% of foreign assistance to 8 low-income nations where the focus is often on crisis response. Now, these nations face not just economic losses, but risks to vital health programs, emergency relief efforts, and food security. The economic toll would be significant, with South Sudan and Somalia potentially losing up to 9% of their GDP due to the aid cuts. With the U.S. stepping back, the international community must step up. Countries like Germany, Canada, Japan, and Sweden are urged to increase their foreign aid commitments to mitigate the effects of the freeze. For some of the world's most vulnerable populations, the U.S. withdrawal from global aid can worsen crisis, destabilize fragile economies, and undo years of development progress. Without immediate intervention from other donor nations, the cost of inaction can be irreversible for millions of people that are relying on foreign assistance to survive.